Hello there. I tried making a video prior to this regarding soul contracts. I was not satisfied with it, so I figure I would try again. So, soul contracts. Um, I'm just gonna speak what comes to mind, okay? Might not make sense, but thank you for listening. Okay, so before you even incarnated into this body, into your body, into this earth realm, um, you made soul contracts with your parents, with your siblings, your family, your community. Um, you made contracts with people that you intended to meet at particular times and places as you kind of like move through life. And I don't want to say it was predestined, but I definitely think that you created your own soul blueprint before you came here. So you made an agreement with your parents, and you decided together that you would come through them into the particular place you were born at the particular time you were born, because the stars and planets were aligned in a certain way, so that particular energy kind of like entered your mother during conception. So that's why you have your own unique personalities. I don't know if you're into astrology or things like that. I'm not talking about the Sunday newspaper either. If you do like an extensive chart, um, it'll tell you about your moon sign, your sun sign, your Venus, Mars, Jupiter. I mean, all the planets. Okay. It'll also tell you your north node or your south node. So what you basically did in your previous lifetime and what you're here to do or accomplish or learn in this lifetime. Um, Yeah, it's really fascinating. A lot of people just focus on the sun sign, but it's more than just knowing your sun sign. You need to know your moon sign, and because that kind of like shows you how you navigate through life emotionally. Your rising sign is basically the energetic form you take and how you're perceived externally. So it's important. If you're interested, there is a site online, and you can get your birth chart for free. It depends, I guess, on how much information is calculated for you in particular, but I believe these reports can be anywhere from 12 to 26 pages long, and it's really in depth, insightful, and it's funny. I've printed at least 9 different reports for different people. Half of them were skeptical, and after I handed them their birth chart, they read it and they came back to me amazed. And I'm talking skeptical people who are just like, I don't believe in that. What's astrology? Whatever. And I'm like, no, 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 just let me do a report and let's see, like, and then let's talk about it and let me know if it's true, if it's accurate, if it's not accurate. Turns out it was accurate. So yeah, and it kind of gives you insight into who you are as a person so that you can know yourself more. And I think self knowledge is priceless, because if you know yourself, then you can understand things and you can garner higher consciousness, mindfulness, and awareness. So when you step forward into life, you can navigate through it graciously, you can understand the dynamics of why you are the way you are, why another person is the way they are. And I think the more clearly you see yourself or you know yourself, when you are in the presence of another person, you can see them clearly too. So, yeah, I don't know if people are actually psychic or clairvoyant, or if they just have like a higher capacity to feel and sense and interpret and understand energy. or other people on different energetic levels and degrees. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, it's super hot in here. That's why I'm fidgeting with my hair. I think I'm gonna put it up. I'm like, it's like steeping hot in this room, and I just, whoo. But anyhow, going back to soul contracts. So, in some of my other videos, I said that you meet people for a reason. Like, I don't think it's just happenstance. Like, even the person that you meet on the side of the road for like 5 minutes, you guys made an agreement to meet at that particular time in that particular frame. You know what I mean? Like for me, it's like you could know someone, or you could be in someone's presence for a lifetime and not know anything about them, and then you could run into some random person that you feel like you've known all your life, and you probably do. Like, I feel like like certain people or places or things resonate with you. So if it's something that you've experienced in a previous lifetime, you'll definitely have like almost like I don't know, a familiar feeling. And I use the term resonance because like you can feel like some type of familiarity, blah, blah. Familiarity. Is that how you say it? Mm. No, because yeah, like there's some people that I've ran into and complete strangers, but then I feel like I've known them like all my life. You know what I mean? And I feel like, yeah, you've probably experienced life together in some other time, place, and space, and that's why they feel familiar to you. And then there's people like in your family that you've never really felt a strong connection to, or they've even been abrasive, and you probably have like karmic ties with them that need to be amended so that you can kind of like let go of that and move on. But until you like kind of like heal that, it'll kind of like keep you guys binded together. So if anybody is abrasive in any way, shape, or form, and you don't know what you did, it could be a number of things. It could be maybe that's just their personality. Maybe they have issues that they need to deal with and they're not aware of it. Maybe that's just how they navigate through life. Or it could be like someone that you have karmic ties with that needs to be amended. Either way, make peace, send love, and move along, because you don't want to be tied to something else when you're trying to progress and rise. You know what I mean? Anyhow, yeah, soul contracts. Yeah, so before you chose your parents, you also chose your environment, you chose your family, you chose your friends, you chose your occupations, you chose a lot of things. And these soul contracts are basically put into place to help you and the opposing party to evolve. So basically, like, you help each other to garner new information so that you can, how do I say? So you guys can basically like ascend and evolve, expand your consciousness and awareness together. You know what I mean? So each person that you meet has something to offer you, and you usually have something to offer them. And when the lesson is learned, that means the contract has been fulfilled, and you can either choose to renew it and continue to grow alongside the other person, and you guys can grow together, or you guys can just go, okay, we fulfilled our obligations to each other. Thank you for the lesson. I wish you well. Goodbye. And that's closing one door and then walking through and then going through another. I don't know. Yep. That's the best way to explain it. Anyhow, sorry if I did not make sense. And sorry for this rambly, jambly video. If you watched this far, thank you. If you learned something, that's great. If you didn't learn anything, that's great too. Wishing everyone a beautiful, beautiful evening wherever you are. Blessings to one and all. Amen.